So last week we received an update from Neowis on Friday about what is holding back the progress, and they've outlined three things in their announcement why it's being slowed down a little bit, and I decided to make this video to make sure to explain to you what that really means in detail. So if we look at the information, we had a post from Neowis last Friday letting us know after about a month and a half after the CBT what they are changing and what has been delaying the game so far, because I haven't been able to post any information in the meantime. I decided already over the weekend to make a Reddit post on that, but because I've received some new information today to share with the community, I thought it was better to make this video. So this is that Reddit post. And it starts off with the announcement that they made on Discord and also on Steam. So I'd first like to read that out and then dive into details what it really means. So Neo said, "Mercenaries, we would like to thank everyone for your patience as we continue to make wonderful progress on AVA. After the CBT, we've been working very hard to adjust the anti-cheat system to AVA. While integrating EOS, the new easy anti-cheat, to AVA, we're making sure that it is adjusted to the game properly. As per community feedback, we want to make sure that the anti-cheat system is 100% effective." So that is the first. The second, based on CBT feedback, we have identified the weapon hit registry to be an issue. Our research concluded that this is not server related, but we are continuing to look into the issue. We hope to provide everyone with a positive gameplay experience. And finally, we noticed in-game behaviors that violated the code of conduct during CBT. Therefore, we're currently looking for ways to make AVA a more pleasant place for everyone. We ask everyone to treat each other with respect and human decency. Once a proper outline is ready to be released, we will make sure that the community will be the first to know. We hope you are excited about the amazing future of AVA. Thank you, and sincerely, your AVA operations team. Now, I already made a little bit of an outline for that, but I'd like to address that first in greater detail, even in greater detail than what I've posted here, because we see here three issues. So we see anti-cheat, we see hit registry, and we see the in-game chat behaviors, which was lobby chat behavior mostly. Of course, starting with the last one, this is not a reason to delay, and this is something that we decided together with Neowis, so myself, Bunny, and the devs, so the people from Neowis, to add in this topic, along with community feedback, because we also did get a lot of community feedback on this. But we noticed during the CBT that, especially on certain servers, the behavior was really bad. Even so that we would spend a couple of hours during the CBT on each day to deal with this. And that should not be happening. It was really bad. I mean, I'm used to this kind of behavior. I mean, I know what it is in AVA. I deal with behavioral conduct on ESL as well. So I'm used to something. But this was nothing unlike I've seen before, and definitely not like anything I've seen during UAVA or DocTag. So this was pretty bad. And stuff really does need to change on that end. But in terms of fixing it, it's quite of a minor issue. I mean, it doesn't take long to fix. I mean, stuff that came up was, even it was considering to remove lobby chat altogether, which is quite serious. But in my opinion, what they really need to do is they just need to fix the chat filter. They have a filter. It wasn't really good in CBT, in my personal opinion. So I think if they update that, they will go a long way. And yeah, as soon as the game is also fully running and people just continuously show bad behavior, just ban them permanently and be done with it. So I think this is something that can easily be fixed. Then we move on to the second bit, the weapon hit registry. I'll show you what it says on the Reddit post, but I also wrote down. So first read this out loud and then I'll explain it a little bit, but it's not too much more. So for weapon hit registry, what I wrote, a lot of users reported server issues. So it was found, however, that the servers ran at a stable 35 tick rate, which was the low end, with occasional spikes upwards. There were also some spike downwards, but these are most likely related to the person dying in game, which meant that the server drops. So we didn't see that as anything weird. Since servers do not seem to be the issue, it's rather difficult to figure out what the issue is. So my hope personally is that was merely a fluke, because if it's coding related, it could become one hot mess. Now, what do I really mean here? The coding in AVA isn't necessarily easy and straightforward. So if this is an issue that lies within the coding, it might be very difficult for the devs to fix this. Personally, I think that because the servers are now so much better than what they used to be, and also compared to the other versions, the server tick rate is fairly high. I don't think that they've really adjusted the already existing coding to that. If that's the case, it might be an easy fix. It might not be too difficult. It might even be that it was a fluke. Like I said, I hope it is. So it will just disappear, vanish into the abyss. But yeah, if it's not an easy fix, then this could be something that is really hard to fix, if it can even be fixed. But once again, this is an important thing. This is something that is paramount to the game. But again, this I don't feel is something that it would really delay the game for. What they would really delay the game for is any cheat. And for the any cheat, like I said, I have some extra information, so I want to dive into that now. I'll first read what it said in the Reddit post, which I made earlier. So since they're using a new version of EAC, which is called EOS, there were issues for a large amount of users in terms of properly playing the game. Now what that means, I'll explain a bit. What the exact issue is, I can disclose now. And they're trying to sort that out with the EAC team. And this will be the main reason for the delay, because the game cannot move forward until that is fixed. Now, what is the issue? I was already aware of this issue for a while, to say it up front. But we had to check with Neowis that it was fine to share this with the community. Basically, what the issue is that this new version of EAC, which is called EOS, does not work with 32-bit OS machines. Now, you would think this is not a big deal. Windows 10, I don't think, even comes up with, or doesn't even have 32-bit. We're already moving to Windows 11, so 32-bit is becoming more of a thing of the past. But when they was really dove into it and checked, like, okay, how many users are actually using this? Is this something that we need to fix? They found out there was quite a large chunk of players that was still using, or is still using, a 32-bit OS machine. Now, of course, then you have to decide, is it worth changing it, since the pool of 32-bit users will become less, because new OS systems, at least to my knowledge, are no longer made in 64-bit. But since we were talking about thousands and thousands of players, so quite a large chunk, Neowis has made the decision, okay, we need to fix this. So they've reached out to the EAC or EOS team, however you want to call it, to try and get this issue fixed. Now you're probably wondering, what is going to happen if that doesn't work out? Are they going to switch anti-cheats? What the hell is going to be going on? What I know so far is they have not considered looking into any other anti-cheats, but they want to get this issue fixed. So at this point, the main delay is this issue. And how long it will take them together with EAC, although I don't think the Neowis team can really do much at this point, at least for that, to get that fixed. But they want to fix this. They need to fix this because it's regarding so many players. And yeah, the game really cannot move forward until that is fixed. So I really hope this happens fast so that they can push for a release or CBT or OBT or whatever the hell they want to do still in Q1 of 2022. But it really depends on how fast this issue can be fixed. And at this point, I really can't tell how fast it's going to be. It could be this week, but it can also be in 3 months. So it's, I have no idea. So at this point, we're really just waiting for that news to come out. And as soon as we know that, then, we'll hear dates and more information from Neowis. Because, of course, clearly the main things like other minor issues that they fixed. What else? What are they going to do with the weapon mechanics system? What are they going to do with the pay-to-win leftovers? What are they going to do with new content? I've already figured that out. Well, I'm not sure on the weapon mod ticket system, by the way, but most of the things I have already figured out. And it's just the anti-cheat issue that is really holding them back. So we have to wait for that. Hopefully information comes soon that it is fixed so that the Neowis team can move forward. But at this point, the team and the community as well will be waiting for that to get fixed. So that is the status. hopefully that gives you some more information. And yeah, as soon as there's a date, of course, I'll make sure, together with the AOS team, that it will be shared on Discord and also on Steam and everywhere, so you will know when we will be able to play again. There's no indication that they're stopping the project, so don't worry about that. They really do want to release this, and they will make sure to let us know repeatedly in the coming weeks as well that they are not giving up on this project. The only thing that we're waiting for now is to get the NEG problem fixed. So that's that. I hope that gives you some more information. If you have any further questions, I'll make sure to link the Reddit post in the comments as well. And feel free to ask any further questions in the video. And I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully then with a date and some new content to share. So till then.